Hi, I'm Tom.
And I'm Tom.
And welcome to Cook the Eat. So before we begin this video, I have a few points of order I'd like to make. The first of all is that I wanted to have a little poll. No real reason. Just I want to know which of the three presenters of this show you prefer. And the options are myself, Thomas Cook, him,
Me, Thomas Greenslade,
and Steve. And basically, I want you to comment on this video and say who you prefer. The second point is that that's it. Oh, also, which set do you prefer? So we have four options. We have the walking talking vlogs, where there's like loads of my mates around and they're a bit confusing. You have his room, which is where we are now. My room, where you have the Welsh flag on the wall, and my dad's place, which is where me and Steve do our filming, with the kitchen and the big TV on the wall.
Oh, I need to come in. Hey, Jesus.
Shut up. Second point of order.
Wouldn't be a Cook TV video without a bit of vanity.
The second point of order, there's been a little bit of a occurrence on the channel recently.
An oddity.
Between a few fans. I would like to challenge the one fan who's the centre of the controversy.
You say that's like it's a bad thing.
Oh, it's a great thing. I love it. It's.
I'm not going to say who it is or male or female.
Fascinating.
Incredibly interesting and, may I say, correct on everything they've said.
So, I'm going to challenge your
incredibly fascinating
ability, I guess. I'm going to answer 5 questions from 6 questions.
6 questions.
6 questions from Mr. Green's. Oh, also, I hope everyone involved is okay after this. There's a bit of an occurrence a couple of days ago, and it sort of became a bit heated. So I do hope everyone is alright, and we're all happy families.
Could be more condescending saying that.
In a nice way, my fan base is a family. So 6 questions, and you need to guess when I'm lying. That's how you can play this game too. It's rather fun. So 6 questions, shoot.
Actually, it's 5.
5 questions,
sorry.
Shoot.
I screwed up. Right. 6 of the songs you listen to the most.
The Road Goes On Forever by the Highwaymen. Desperados Waiting for a Train by the Highwaymen. Born and Raised in Black and White by the Highwaymen. Big River by the Highwaymen. Devil and Dance Georgia. No. Devil and Dance Georgia by the Highwaymen. Is that 5?
Devil and Dance Georgia was
No, by Charlie Daniels Band. Sorry.
That's 5. You need 6.
Silver Stallions by the Highwaymen.
Right, if you could meet anybody on this earth, who would it be?
Who did I say last time?
Yeah, by the way, we did record this before.
Yeah, we did record this before, but my phone went out of memory.
15 minutes worth.
17 minutes.
17 minutes.
Who did I say last time? I can't remember.
Bob Dylan?
No,
It's been a good tag video to do, to be honest.
I don't know what I was going to say.
Tony Blair. Just say, I don't know.
Oh, no. What the fuck did I say last time?
We're doing this.
Neil deGrasse Tyson. There we go.
I'm completely up for that. If you meet him, you take him with you. Next, what do you think about the most?
The future.
You said that last time.
And that's the exact same way.
We didn't record. We didn't just think that up. That was genuine.
That was brilliant.
That was a shit song.
There you go. Right.
Still giving them a Blackberries vibe. Anyway, what is your latest text message from someone else saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty much. She didn't reply, bitch.
Oh yeah. That's not the only one, but the other one's a bit personal. Let's see. Okay. And lastly, do you sleep with or without clothes on?
With.
Oh, thank God. And those are the questions.
So, now that that's out of the way, we're going to open up for this is a new series that we're starting. I'm doing away with the old episode structure, episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, episode 4. I'm going to keep those when we want to discuss a single story. But I'll be focusing more on this new topic video to be a general discussion series.
It's like a reboot.
Yeah, it's like...
Because no other YouTubers have been having multiple reboots lately.
Oh, who?
Nick Cubed.
Oh, right.
He's had another one.
So I'm going to mix this with a Q&A.
Big news.
And then it's general sort of videos. And I want to upload this because I know I've been neglecting the political side of the channel lately. So the first question we have is... I can't find it now. Yeah, basically it was, do we believe in occult and dark magic and supernatural and stuff like that. Crusade away. I need to answer this.
Right. I won't keep it then exactly the same way last time. Anyway, sort of. I'm very interested in it. I'm skeptical.
No, you're
really,
talking through this.
but I'm really interested in it. And don't make me seem like a
Thomas,
child, please.
concentrate.
Anyway, I'm really interested in it, and in Space Ed, anyway. And I'd love to learn more, and certain fans know more about this than I do, and I'd love for them to use it. Actually, the same fan that was able to guess everything, would you be able to do that about me, please, if you're watching this, and thank you very much, because you're incredibly interesting, and I'm fascinated. But yeah, so 50-50, kind of. I really want to believe in it, and I really, really am interested in it.
I do believe in it, but I more have a fascination with it. That and conspiracy theories. I have a deep fascination with conspiracy theories, because I like to know what people are saying and what people believe. For example, I was at breakfast with my brother today, and he's a staunch believer of the Illuminati theory.
Are you?
No.
Bob Dylan's probably the Illuminati, guys.
Oh yeah, when we were a couple of years ago.
So is Beyonce.
A couple of years ago, we were really, really bored, and we were looking up conspiracy theories, and apparently Bob Dylan is a member of the Illuminati. Who knew? And
actually, there's a series you watch on YouTube, the Illuminati Project.
Oh, I know, but it's 300 parts long, and all 10 minutes each. It's really, really long-winded.
But it's really good.
Yeah. But basically, yes, I do believe in it, and I have some fascination with it. Well, that's about it, really. So now on to the more political side. We have a question for Mr. Greenslade.
Yes.
Which was... why are you such a fervent supporter of Corbyn? Tell me what good he would do for this country, please.
Right. First off, I honestly believe he would be able to cancel the deficit, to get rid of the deficit. How? In a humanitarian way. He would do this by raising taxes. Not on everybody, on those who need the tax to be raised, and on cutting the loophole, all of which has not been done yet. Even though they were promised, even though
they said by 2017.
Although they promised that in their last run as well.
Yeah, no, the Dems came into power, so then you have to speak about.
So the Lib Dems did not come into power.
No,
and that was on the Lib Dems.
The Lib Dems
as well.
were thingy, yeah. So you never know. You never know what goes on behind closed doors.
Of course.
But in the current manifesto, they promised to do it by 2017.
I guarantee it won't be done. But anyway, I think Corbyn would do wonders for the economy. A lot of people, like my friend here, are very worried about his foreign policy, and I think there has. May I say something? I don't think it's been outlined enough, and I believe he needs to actually outline it and state what he believes and what his actual policies will be.
I think that what he has said about foreign policy is atrocious. It's an atrocious foreign policy. He has said things. I don't think that he would necessarily implement these policies. But he has said stuff like he would like people to give people to choose to opt out of funding the army. And usually when you're setting up a policy idea, you say things like, I would like to do this, I would like to do that. That is basically setting out a policy idea. And, in that case then, am I allowed to opt out of funding welfare when I start paying taxes? Can I opt, if I don't believe something should be used that, maybe I don't believe in welfare. Or can I opt out of funding the NHS? Or something like that, get off your phone. Or can I opt out of funding the NHS and stuff like that? If he's going to open that kind of worms, you can let people opt out of funding the army. If you don't believe in the army, then surely you have to let people opt out of paying taxes whatsoever. They don't believe in paying taxes, or they're ultimate libertarian, like the ones in America. Or they can be anarchists, then,
Depends which kind of anarchists, there's lots of different kinds.
No, like ultimate anarchist.
You mean ANCAP?
No.
ANCAP doesn't believe in that.
No, this one doesn't believe in the states, therefore they wouldn't even pay taxes.
Well, it depends.
But you know what I'm saying. The general idea, it's more the libertarians who don't, the extreme libertarians. There's a right-wing American group who are libertarians.
Tea Party, right?
No, a different. These are like a militant group who carry guns and shit like that.
Tea Party, right?
And they actually don't believe in they won't adhere to any sort of state
Tea Party, thing. Right?
But no, that's the thing though. If he's going to start with you can opt out of funding the army, you can opt out of this, then surely he has to let the richer people then opt out. Yeah, then can you let the corporations opt out paying taxes?
I look like Voldemort.
Okay,
Anyway,
next, there's another point of issue I'd like to take up. A fan commented, talking about patriotism and stuff like that. Our last video talking about our thoughts on imperialism and a few other things. And he says, Brits waving the Union Jack and singing God Save the Queen, just a bunch of racists. You Welsh are as arrogant as the English these days, I'm afraid. Tom G has the right idea how to maintain a friendship when you're the opposite. Right, firstly, it's only the Union Jack when it's thrown at sea. Avoids the Union flag. Secondly, how is waving a flag and singing the national anthem racist? Thirdly, why are the Welsh arrogant, and why were the English arrogant in the first place? If you're referring to my video a couple of months ago on the Welsh flag, do you see that as arrogance? The Welsh flag should be on the Union flag. And also, why were the English arrogant in the first place to begin with? Just as arrogant as the English. What have the English done? Why do we maintain such a friendship? Because we don't let politics get in the way of our friendship, really.
Yeah.
Because what we usually do after having a debate is we go on UFC and we pummel shit into each other. Like we really batter each other. Or we have fights.
Judo.
Yeah, judo. Like, for example, tomorrow morning we have judo. And mental. Yes, I am crazy, literally.
But yeah, essentially, I thank you for complying with my views. Complying, that sounds horrible. I'm becoming authoritarian. No, I see what you mean, and I do think the patriots are more likely to be racist than non-patriots. Although there are racists who aren't patriots at all.
I think that racist people like Britain First use patriotism as a mask to hide their own bigotry. For example, it makes sense for parties.
I agree with you, but I do believe that they think that they're patriots.
Okay, let me point this. It makes sense for parties such as UKIP, who are focused on getting the UK out of the European Union, because that's a case of parliamentary sovereignty. I don't think you can use the argument of patriotism for controlling borders and for telling people that they don't belong here. I don't think that's a patriotic argument. I think that there is an argument to be made for controlling borders, obviously, but I'm not necessarily sure that it's a patriotic one. I think leaving the EU, for example, is a patriotic argument. There's a genuine patriotic argument for leaving the EU, and to an extent against devolution. But then that could be patriotic from both the British way and the individual English, Welsh, Scottish, Irish way. So it is a very complicated issue. I do get what you're saying with patriots being more likely to be racist, but I can use the argument that extreme left wing is more likely to be violent.
Yes.
So I think that the right, genuinely, just because of the way the right wing works, the right wing obviously usually have the racists, and the left wing usually have the nutter, pretty violent ones like Antifa, who also have racists. For example, Diane Abbott was a left winger; she's racist against whites. And she's sexist against men. So I think that's a very important thing to be said. That it's not just right wingers and patriots who are racist. You also have people like Diane Abbott, who's far from patriot, and is far from right wing, and she's racist, but in a different way.
I agree.
And people don't necessarily see racism against white people as being actual racism. They just see it as, they can deserve it after hundreds of years of this and blah, blah, blah. Obviously, you don't, but some do. I have seen an argument be made by some people. They're usually left wing who make those arguments, and same with sexism against men. They don't believe that that's a real problem.
Yes.
I think we could leave it there.
Pretty much, yeah. Essentially, we disagree with a lot of things, but we do come together on certain things. So come together.
Quick point. I'm joining the Navy next year, hopefully. So I'm not sure what'll happen to this channel. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to carry on working on it from the Navy. If I'll just have to give it to someone else, or I'll have to shut it down completely. But until we work that out, I bid you goodbye, and thank you for viewing as usual.
Thank you for watching, everybody, and see you next time.